yesterday was a video, and today is a video as well. I know that's a bit out of order, but after today we will be back to our normal posting schedule. So tomorrow will be a post on my blog. I will be sure to link my latest post, day 17. Yeah, day 17 wound up being a post, so I'll be sure to link that in the description box down below. Be sure to read that description box, guys, because I do put links in there, and I do put some interesting information down in that description box, and I would love it if you guys read it. And maybe even click on some of those links, or follow them through, you know? So, today's video, that was really cheeky. Today's video, I'm going to be doing another ColourPop look for you, but I'm going to be doing a full face, because I just got another ColourPop order in, and I ordered one of their highlighters in Highly Wasted, and it is this gorgeous, it does not look on the skin anything like it looks in the package. It is absolutely sheer, it's gorgeous, it's amazing, and so I'm going to do a full face look for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do, as I've said before in my previous videos, I always sanitize my hands, because I'm like that. I have to have, I'm the daughter of a nurse. Come on now. Their hands are always sanitized or washed or both. I'm actually going to start with my Colorstay Whipped Foundation in number 110 Ivory. And this foundation is a bit interesting to work with because it is a whipped consistency. It's also a very full coverage foundation, so it's a good option if that's what you're looking for and you're looking for a drugstore option. And that doesn't look good at all, and I just got some into my hair. And then I'm going to take my Real Techniques blending sponge and I'm just going to blend it into my skin. So now that's done, I'm going to move on to concealing. And I've got some products out that I'm trying to kind of use up or use more, and this was one of them. And another one is my Benefit Fakeup Under Eye Concealer, which I need badly. So I'm just going to swipe that under my eyes, under eyes. And this is actually a really good concealer. It's a kind of hit or miss for people. I really like it personally. I think it's a great concealer. It's a very light concealer, but it definitely does the job, especially if you're in a rush. It definitely does what you need it to do. I don't know how else to put that. Yeah. And then I'm going to cover up my spots with my Revlon Photo Ready Concealer in, I don't know if I can find the color on this without my glasses. It's in color 001, which I'm guessing is fair or light or ivory. There's no name with it. And I just kind of also get spots where the foundation kind of got a bit screwed up. I'm sorry if you don't say screwed up, you know, yeah. Then I'm going to take the pointy end of the sponge, that's a technical term, pointy end, as well as jiggery pokery, and if you can reference that TV show, put it down in the comments. And I just kind of dab that in. I definitely do. This is really good for hiding where my glasses make dents in my nose. So I really love it for that. This is one of my rediscovers, and I'm so glad I've rediscovered this. It is a fantastic concealer. Okay, next I'm going to powder my face, and I'm going to use my Rimmel Stay Matte, and not in 03 Natural, but this time in 04 Sandstorm. And I'm going to just grab my brush, just a second. Come on, there we go. And I'm using the e.l.f. Kabuki brush, and I just swirl it around, get a lot on the brush, and I prefer to dab instead of sweep, because sweeping tends to ruin the product, like the product that you've already put on. So I dab, but however you do it, you know, however you were taught to do it is, you know, how you do it. And I'm not saying there's any right or wrong way. That's just how I prefer to do it. And then I'm going to take my blush, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a cream blush, which is, this is this Stila Convertible blush in Petunia, and top it with the Tartelette blush in Celebrated, which is a very light blush. So I'm just going to use my e.l.f. small stipple brush, which luckily is right on the edge. Just dab it into the product there. Right onto the cheek. Right onto the cheek. And then I'm going to take the larger stippling brush and blend that in. Do you see how just nicely that color buffs away to give you a natural, nice flush? It goes from being a really bright pink to, you know, being just a natural flush cheek. And this was one of my first, if you watch my Makeup First videos, I will also link that down below. It was one of my first high-end product purchases. And now I'm going to take my powder brush, if I can open the Tartelette Compact. This is what this is what Celebrated looks like, by the way. I'm going to take my regular blush brush by Essence of Beauty and just sweep that over the top and up just a little bit. And do the same to the other side. I was a bit disappointed when I got this and I saw how fair it was. It did not look that fair on the website. But I have been using it as a blush topper, and it's working really, really well. So, always make the best out of a bad situation, guys. Always remember that. Now I'm going to contour my cheeks, and for that, I'm actually going to use my Faced Soleil Chocolate Bronzer, or Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. And I'm going to use a very light hand with this because it is quite dark on my skin. And I am using the new e.l.f. contouring brush. I'm going to find the base of my cheekbone, which is right there, and just sweep that right there. And then I'm going to do the same thing here, find the base of my cheekbone. Simon would be proud. Simon was the teacher of my Glam Lab studio class in LA. I will link their website down below. They are an amazing, amazing company. They're an amazing group. I learned a lot of stuff. I learned how to properly contour and things like that. And do you see, I'm just taking the buffing brush by Real Techniques and just buffing that contour into my skin so there's no harsh line. And that's all I'm going to contour. I'm not going to contour my temples or anything. And then I'm going to take the ColourPop highlighter. Now, I've never used this with a brush, so this could be a complete fail. And I'm going to take the brush that I really like to use for highlighting at the moment, which is the Real Techniques. Does it have a name? It has a name. I just don't think it says on the brush. Oh, this is the contour brush. And I'm just going to rub it in the product, like so. And then just maybe dust it on the top of my cheekbones. Okay, so it gives a very light dusting if you use a brush. I do want a little bit of a heavier highlight. I'm more of a heavier highlight kind of person, so I just rub my finger in the product, and I'm just going to make a C shape here, and then I actually like to make an S and come down around the apple of my cheek. You don't have to do that. That's just something that I do that I really like to do. And then you come down and around. I just think that it lights up the face a lot more. And then I'm going to take this just down the nose and up a little bit in between the eyebrows. And just slightly on the Cupid's bow. And the main thing to remember with ColourPop Cosmetics, any of them, put the lid back on as soon as you are done using it, and make sure it is on there tight. Tight, tight, tight. Not so tight that you can't get it off, but, you know, make sure it's on there real, real well. I'm going to do my brows with my Anastasia Express Brow Kit, which looks like this, and this is the blonde, and so I'm just going to do those real quick. This brow hasn't changed. Okay, so now that my brows are done, I'm going to move on to my eyes. So I'm going to prime them with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. And you don't have to prime with the ColourPop Cosmetics. I just like to, for good measure. They really don't budge by any means necessary. And I'm going to put that down there. And that's an easy, quick little step. Now I am going to line my bottom line really quick, and I'm going to be using the Noir pencil in Forever Noir, which is just a straight black color. And now I'm going to actually start with the color on the eyes. The first color I'm going to be putting on is this beautiful orange color here in Flipper. This is from their summer collection. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous color and can be built up to a nice bright orange or to just a sheer wash of color. I just take some on my middle finger and start patting it onto the eyelid. As you can see, the color is just absolutely beautiful. The feeling of the eyeshadows is amazing. It's like that wet, dry feeling, like a gel mousse texture almost, that's packed. Just trust me, just go to their website. They're really inexpensive. And they are amazing, amazing, amazing products. So I'm going to put a little bit more over here. And there we go, we're pretty even. Tighten that down. And then I'm going to take the color La La, which is like a rose gold color, and put that in my crease. And to do the crease, it's a bit tricky. I'm going to be using my ring finger and just very lightly putting it on the tip of the ring finger. And just carefully putting that into the crease. And it's a nice soft look for the daytime, but it can definitely be amped up for the nighttime. If you would like an amped up night look, using ColourPop, please let me know. I would love to do that for you guys. Just do the same to the other eye. There you go, you've got the base of your eyes completely done. And I'm going to take this color in Swan from the Rumor Has It collection. And it's this beautiful glittery white eyeshadow. And just pop that under my brow bone and down to the crease. Because who doesn't need a little bit of sparkle in their life? Am I right, ladies? I'm right. And then the last step before we move on to eyeliner for the top lid is I'm going to take this gold color and Get Lucky. I'm going to unscrew it if I can. There we go. And pop this just on my inner corner. There you go, your eyeshadow look is complete. Now I'm going to take the Super Fat Eye Marker by NYX and line my top lashes. Line my top lash line. Ugh. And there we go. That part is done. That's a quick, easy little part. Next, I'm going to curl my lashes and use my current favorite, Maybelline New York, the Colossal Volume Express mascara. And my eyelash curler is Tarte. This is from their Christmas collection, but they do have one out now for their spring and summer collection. This is seriously one of the best eyelash curlers I have ever used. And I've used quite a few brands. And then what you're going to do, instead of you wiggling the brush, you're going to blink and move the brush at the same time. I find that that gives you the most length and the most volume with this mascara. As I get it all over my eyelid. I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. And there you go, just a nice soft eye look. And now I'm just going to wipe away that black that got on my eye. And last step is lips. And I'm going to be using the color Fetch by ColourPop. And I'm going to be using the Fetch pencil and just lining my lips. And I always fill my lips in because it makes the color last so much longer. And this is a satin lipstick, by the way. And then I'm going to do last touch is put on some finishing spray. And there you go, guys. A full ColourPop look. With everything except for ColourPop foundation, which they don't have, and ColourPop blush or bronzer. Or mascara. Or eyeliner. I'm sure they're working on it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more, please be sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And be sure to check out some of my other videos on my channel. I'll be seeing you guys soon. Bye!